and long COVID, which can become ME, my son has long mono, have various levels of severity, from mild to moderate to severe, and then very severe. My son James is in the very severe category, but the most important message that I have to convey to everybody is that he didn't have to be this bad. For 10 years, his ME became worse. He started to feel weaker and weaker, more and more utterly exhausted and incapacitated after any effort, gradually over a period of about 10 years. That's how long ago he had mono, the Epstein-Barr virus. If you have had COVID or mono or something else, and feel like you're having the symptoms described by people with ME, for example, brain fog, some neurological things happening that don't make sense to you, and extreme weakness or exhaustion, incapacity after an exertion that used to be a normal thing for you, then I want you to really pay attention to what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it looks like to be very severe. This is my son. He was in this condition in 2020, and he improved because of medications we were giving him, supplements and things that helped his symptoms. Abilify, Ativan, and something called oxaloacetate. These things gave him the ability to talk, use his phone, watch TV, use his computer, even sing, and play a very, very easy electronic keyboard on his lap just a little bit. He was never well enough to sit up or get out of bed, and never well enough to do a lot of things. He could only lift, for example, 4 ounces of water in a plastic cup. Well, right now he's back to being very severe in all of his symptoms, even though he's still on all of those medications. He cannot lift more than 2 ounces of water on a good day. And on a bad day, and today is one of those days, he needs to be fed. He needs me to hold a cup with a straw up to him. I haven't started using the hydrant bottle by his bed with the 48-inch straw. I haven't started doing that because I keep thinking he's going to get out of this funk or whatever. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks. And at this point, 2 or 3 weeks feels like a very long time. And I think I'm going to have to go start using that hydrant bottle again, which, all he has to do is tilt his head over and he can get some water out of the long straw. The valve at the top holds the water up the straw so he doesn't have to suck it through. Feels a lot like, giving in. And he is so scared and so miserable because we thought we were past this. He started a new protocol called Born Free, but we're not into it enough to see if it's going to help. But he has been, trying to do it, trying to get started with it. There are other therapies and things that we would like to do, but he's not well enough to do them. So it's that catch-22 that very severe people get stuck in. He is definitely too sick, I guess you would say, to go to a hospital or endure anything like that, to get some kind of a port so that we could hydrate him that way. So anyway, this is where we are. And I'm going to show you a short clip. It's 1 minute of what feeding him is like, because I don't think it's possible to really understand all of this until you see it for yourself. Now, this video is going to require some patience, because even though it's only 1 minute long, you'll see that it takes about a minute for him to chew a bite and then ask me to give him some water. So be patient and just absorb what this is, and that this is the future for thousands of people, if they continue to be told your long COVID, your ME is in your head, or be given the false advice, push yourself, try harder, you can do it, graded exercise therapy, lightning process therapy, you know, any of these psychological things that people try to do. If you do those and keep pushing yourself, which my son did, he did all of those. He was told and he trusted and he did the, you know, that cognitive behavioral therapy. They made him walk to his therapist once a week. And they said if he couldn't make the walk, they would discontinue his therapy. That's what he went through. And all of these things have contributed to my son being in the condition you're about to see. Thank you for watching.